on. That's the one. All right, we made it. Yeah. Thank you for hanging in the chat with me for an hour. I don't know how long you guys waited, but thank you so much for waiting. Here we are. Finally, I made it home. Some days I think I canceled Sunday, and I didn't want to cancel again tonight, especially with Ron chomping at the bit to get this thing done, right? Johnny, you too? You guys ready to get this guitar done? You want to see it? Hold on. Woo. Woo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it looks really good, man. Came out nice. But now I got the pickups flopping around. I got to put the neck on, so we're going to put all this together. Check that out, y'all. I didn't put the decals on it yet. I'm a little worried about how that's going to work out over tape, but whatever. It'll all be good. I got the 5150 and all that stuff, but I want to put the hardware on first and then do that stuff so that way there's no interference. Can you guys hear me all right? I think you guys can.
Yep.
Ron, what do you got going on there? Is that like a snake kind of skin in red, or is that just a reflection? I don't know what. Oh, he doesn't hear me. You didn't have your headphones on. I was like, what is that? Is that like a snake skin kind of a thing? Is that what's the finish on that body?
On the guitar?
Oh. Yeah. Let me check that out, man. Hello, everybody. Ryan Hall's in chat. What's up, Ryan Hall? Ron Gunner, of course, is here. Greasy Monkey is here. What's up, Greasy
dude?
Monkey? Keith H. Michael B. I bet you've been waiting for this thing to get done forever too, right? Michael B.
There it is.
Marcel from Canada. Oh, see? Okay, that's cool. So it's just a really nice looking burl or something under there?
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah,
Yep.
burl. Poplar?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Sweet. Marcel's in the house. Brian, thank you for joining. Brian Peterson. Saying hi to Ryan. We got Peggy. She's the one who started this. It's her fault. Don't blame me. Well, it's my fault. Should have gotten it done a long time ago. Bayer Rich saying hi to Ryan. We've got let's see who else is way up here, because people have been waiting around for way a long time. Keith H. I said hi already, right? Who else is up here? Man, you guys have been waiting. I thank you very, very much, by the way, so much for hanging with me today, because I almost was going to cancel. I'm like, I can't cancel. All right, here we go. Because my back might, I need meds. I haven't taken my meds yet either. Guitar Man 45, what's up, dude? Yeah, I'm good. Well, I don't know if you heard, but I got the, what's it called?
Shingles.
Shingles, that's it. Uncle Raymond, have you ever had shingles? It sucks. Anyway, I should have gotten the shots. I asked for the shot several times, didn't get them. So if you have never gotten the shot, Johnny, get the shot if you can. Some people have allergies. But let me show you what's going on. I'm gonna turn the camera downward here, and then hopefully there's enough light. I'll turn the light on when I
Shingle bells.
There we go. Shingle bells. That's funny. Yeah, it's got like this, kind of like that. Let's see. Try to get that in the perfect angle. It's not always easy. Johnny, you have a setup where it's permanently where you want it to be, right?
No, I everything moves around, and that's my cue. I gotta go.
Okay,
you guys.
Thanks for showing up. I knew you weren't going to be able to hang out for the whole thing.
Yeah, I got to split. You guys, video in the chat. You want to get a closer look at this guitar? Bay Area Rich, Dan Electro.
There we go.
Check out the link in the chat, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Right on, man.
Be cool, everybody.
Johnny
Beane.
Johnny. Thank you for joining us for as long as you could. At least he showed up, man. I mean,
that's right.
The bottom line is that it's sometimes YouTube's hard. All right, and it's showing the edge of the desk still. I'd rather have it a little more over the top, like this, right? Is that any better?
There you go. You had it right there, right there. Yeah, just move everything down.
Like that. How's that? Is that better?
There you go.
That's fairly good, right? I wish I could zoom out. That's the one thing I can't do. I can go up higher, but then it gets out of angle. You know what? Let me try to clamp it on this here. Hold on. Last time it was perfect. I don't know why it's not so good this time.
Janice,
as they say in France. Okay. Maybe just, it's going to slip on this thing. Oh, okay. Let me get it onto here. I got this one of these funky, ooh, I just broke it. I think actually I can put that back in this place. See, this is a little better as long as it stays up and it's no, now you're seeing it. Yeah, I gotta get
I'll leave that one alone, Les.
Proper tripod. It's not working. It's not working. Yeah, I don't know. See, I want it to come all the way out to this end here, and then I can like really get a good shot with it. But it wants to slip around. Maybe I should just blue tape it into place, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do that because this is kind of getting ridiculous here. Amateur hour, right? Oh, look at that. It's perfect right there. Oops. All right, here we go. I'm going to blue tape it on because I got the blue tape over here. What I got to do. Work. All right, is that better?
That'll work. There you go.
No, it's a little better. Right?
Yeah, that's fine. We're good. We're good right there.
We're good. How about that? There we go.
Yeah. Don't touch it again.
Now it's good. Never touching it again.
Don't touch it.
All right. Thank you all for coming and putting up with this. So,
I see you got a trim blocker.
Yeah, should I unpackage that?
Yeah.
You guys. So I ordered this yesterday because I wasn't seriously thinking about doing this today. I was kind of throwing it out there at Ron, and he's like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm like, "Okay." And last time it took a long time, but I got a trim blocker, so that'll help, right? So let me go ahead and
yes, it will.
Here's the ASMR for you.
Because last time you used what, a file? I think it was.
Yeah, it was a file, yeah. The Shred Neck Trem Blocker, made in the USA. That's right.
Right.
I was gonna hit the applause. And this is what it looks like. Well, you know what? Let me get a little more light on it now. Is that better?
See the angled part going down by your thumb?
Yeah.
That's the part that goes under. Yeah. Like that.
But, I think that's almost too bright, is it?
No, you're fine.
On the thing.
You're fine.
How about if I just throw this white t-shirt on here and I throw this white t-shirt on here, and how's that?
There you go.
That way it's not like shining a too bright of a light right onto it right here, right? That it's like a little diffused a little bit. Still shining on it, but it is what it is, right? Yeah, it's looking good, right? James Z, what's up? Hi, but hi. That's all right. Yeah, it looks like I was in an earthquake, right? All right. So then I also bought these. These are made in China. These are stainless steel. Kaish, I think it's the brand. Kaish Musical.
Yes.
And I think they're a name brand. I think people.
Yeah, they are.
And then, of course,
they're actually very popular.
The Floyd Rose.
Yep.
Black
Springs.
So we'll unpackage one of these because we're going to need this stuff, right? But we won't do that until we get to that point. So let's start. What should we start on? I guess we should probably start on getting all the parts together for this. I've got all the accoutrement. I got that oil. I got
there you go.
Big Ben's nut sauce, which we won't be using, right?
The oil the oil, you can set the oil in a roll of electrical tape. It'll hold it flat.
Okay. Electrical tape. I don't know.
And just put a roll of electrical tape down and shove that right down in the middle.
No, right here. That. Yeah, it's already leaked out of here. Oh my God, it doesn't quite fit, but it kind of fits. It's going to topple. I'm going to keep it in the plastic bag. It's been leaking a little.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the red insert that goes into the black lid, turn that might be a little loose.
Well, yeah, it's definitely leaked a little. I'm going to put it up here on the table, out of the way where it doesn't spill onto anything. I'm going to use some of this alcohol to clean my fingers now. That should clean it off, right? Yeah, that did it. Ooh, what happened? My camera fell. Okay, so that's what somebody was talking about, the earthquake again. All right, hold on. Yeah, this is not working now. Okay, let's take this off. Last time I had it on here and it held really well, but that's because And what's funny is I had a really good angle. So how did this happen? I shouldn't torture you guys with all this movement. But I am.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go get my drink.
Right.
I filled it up.
I was going to say, what I should do is...
I'll be right back.
There. Okay, kind of. There you go. All right. Kind of works, right? And I don't think this is going to fall now. Just got to angle this a little bit better. There we go. I don't think that's going to move around, but it doesn't capture the whole table. If I had it way up higher, it'd be nice, but it does an all right job. Just a little bit over. There we go. I just tipped it a little bit. All right. Well, James C's Don Levy, New York Minute. I'm singing so much, man. Okay, you're singing a bunch of stuff. Journey. Right on. Ryan Hall is congratulating someone on a wedding. Okay. You guys are chatting amongst yourself. And Raymond was thinking we're in an earthquake here. All right. Back to putting this together. So some of you who were here last week, we have been on this project now for about 3 weeks or so. And I use this pinstriping that's actually a heat wrap or like a car wrap material by 3M. And that's what I wrapped it with. And I did heat it on. So, and it worked pretty good. So I think it's going to stick for a long, long time.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah. So now I guess we ought to start with the neck first. Here's all the parts in this little. I have all the EVH parts here waiting. So might as well pull everything out. There's the plates and the knobs. Allen keys. Probably don't need that right now. We got the decal still in here. And that'll be cool to put on at the end of it all. The 5150. All right. And then we've got the Kramer one's in the envelope here anyway. So then here we got that. The Greenie EVH 5150 Greenie parts. It's got the tuners in here, and I'm assuming the
Thank you, James.
is in here somewhere. Oh, okay. We've got this, the Floyd parts and keys. All right. So some of that we're not going to even use. I don't even know if we're going to use any of this.
Where's the Floyd?
Yeah, that's in here. So should I pull it all out?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. I'm trying to find the neck plates. So there's the Floyd. It's got a little... Right?
Yep.
So there's that. Here's the bar. The whammy stick. Here's that Pure Tone.
There you go.
I'm hoping I got the right kind. You know, what does that say here? Multi-contact output jack.
Is that the same kind that came out of it, the barrel like that?
It's you know,
being a Kramer, it should be. Yeah.
We might not do this tonight if we don't have time, but it's like, you know, standard barrel type. But yeah, I guess the contacts are inside, so when you pull it out, or yeah. All right, so we've got that. And
thank you again, James.
All right, let's get the rest of these parts. The old strings are in there even. Oh, I've got some extra tuners for you. I'm going to send to you.
Okay, thank you.
Some off guitars that I replaced the tuners with locking tuners. You know, let's just go ahead and pour it out. There we go.
There's the neck plate.
There it is. That's what we need. So that's first step first, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Let's do that first. Now, I've heard people put wax on the screw or something like that. I don't know why. I think
that's
wouldn't
only
hold as well.
That's only if you just drilled a hole and it's the first time the screw's going in.
You want to? Gotcha. Okay, I got my
keeps the wood from splitting.
Silent, you know, Shaler locks or whatever they are. But the S type. But I think I'm going to switch those out and put them on the black and white one because I'm going to change that up. I'm going to take the stripes off that one since I'm going to have a striped one. I'm going to have too many striped guitars in here. All right. So these are the originals. I'll put that back in the bag. I like to keep the original parts in the case, you know, that comes with the guitar. And I'm just going to put that over here. And we've got that. And then this is what I'm planning to put in here. Because I'm going to use the bomber, even though it's not meant to be on this Arrow one. I'm going to use the bomber one on this. I just think that'd look cool. Okay, what's that? There's 4. How many of these are there? Oh yeah, some of them are the locking ones. Okay. All right, and I've even got an extra one, so there we go. Put those aside. Got the tuners. I didn't number these, I don't think so.
It don't matter. I don't think
it matters on those, right?
I don't think they're different height ones.
I'm gonna put that aside right there. And then the screws for that are right here. And then some of these are for the plates, I assume, on the back, these little screws.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then there might be some extra stuff in here too. Oh, there's the posts. All right, might want that. Let's put this aside.
Lewis.
So we're gonna need these little guys, right? Let me just pour this out.
Did you take the actual part out of the body for the post?
No, the black thing is still there.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't mess with that, obviously.
Alex.
And then this one just goes into that like that, basically, right?
Yep. Rico.
Right. And then I've got these springs I'm not going to use. Oops, I just dropped the washer. And yeah, and there's some more of these little screws. And some of the black screws are the ones for the, obviously for the back plates. So I'll put the black screws that go to the black plates into this little bag. That says EVH. Well, it said EVH on it. Keep dropping stuff. Because I'm in a hurry. See, I was hurrying all the way here, and I'm still in that hurry up mode. You know what I mean?
Slow down.
So this is that thing that we're not going to put back.
No.
That thing.
Throw that over to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Okay, here it goes. All right, and then we got those screws for the back plates. We'll set that aside as well.
I think he used them for a car repair.
Oh my God. All right, so a lot of stuff here. We got some toothpicks for, you know, putting into holes if we need to have screws tighten up on things. But there are some things here I don't quite recognize, and it's been a while since I took this apart. Yeah, this is why I really appreciate having someone like you here with me to walk me through this, because man,
you're welcome, and I love doing it. So
I would be, you know, looking up videos to see how to do it. Right? All right, so let's take these screws. I'm not sure what these are for. We'll move that to here as well. And then these we can get out of the way as well. All right. So some of this stuff's in the way right now. We should just move it aside, right?
Yep.
Let's get all this stuff out of here for now. We got, you know, the knobs, everything's here. Oh, there's some screws right there too for the plates. So we'll see what goes to what, because we've got extra screws. Oh, this might be, all right, we'll figure it all out, right? Just want to move this stuff from up here a little bit out of the way. Don't even think I need that here yet. And these details. So having a workspace does help, right?
Yep. Johnny will attest to that.
Oh yeah, he's got a nice big size desk, you know, and I have that coloration thing going on, right? Is it happening again? I don't know.
No, you're good.
I'll move the tuners out of the way. There goes the neck plate screws. And I'll leave these important things right there. All right, tuners. All right, so here we go. So we go ahead, and I cut this as close to the edge as possible. I think there's some spots where I could have trimmed it a little bit better. Let me see right here. Yeah, but otherwise I think it's pretty spot on. And hopefully I didn't miss a stripe because it's a lot of stripes on this thing. Oh my God. That fits nicely. Okay, let's flip her over.
Click it and stick it.
Click it and stick it. Should probably tape that down, right? Some blue tape.
Yeah. Yeah. Put a little blue tape across both those.
Right.
Alex, we need to play Call of Duty.
I'm using my mic boom for a tape holder. So let me make sure we get the string in there.
It's an expensive.
Should I just pull these off?
Expensive tape. No, I'd leave them on there for now. They'll come off if you take tape off.
That's true.
How is everybody in the chat? Ready?
Yeah, how you guys doing, man?
Peggy,
I'm
how
feeling
you
better,
doing?
just so y'all know, you know.
Yeah, Ryan asked about you a little bit ago.
Yeah, I am doing better. Like all day today, I didn't take any meds at all. So I didn't take any pain medication today at all, which is good because I wanted to see how I'm doing without it. You know what I'm saying? Now I should have one of these neck thingies. Right.
Johnny won't hop on that anymore until he gets his computer fixed or figures out something. He's having computer issues. But they just they just season 3 they just mid season 3 they just put new maps on today, matter of fact.
I think I need to cut this back a little bit more because it's still inside the plate. So peel that back a little. And I had some scissors here that were really, oh, here they are, really handy. Still inside of the plate there. Hold on. Stay with me, guitar.
Where's your little razor blade? Just go across the thing real slow.
Yeah, I don't want to. It's because it's rounded right there, and I don't want to cut the paint. There we go. I think that'll do it. Perfect. Okay, there we go. All right, let's make sure we got that in the right spot. All right.
Okay, Alex. That'll work.
I didn't bring my drill. I didn't do the, you got those hammerhead thingies? I didn't go so fancy today. I'm just going all.
Well,
by hand.
Yeah, I have them, but it's not going to help you here.
I do have a power drill, you know.
You know, those are only $14 on Amazon.
Wow. It's not bad. Maybe I'll get one.
Rich has one. I'm pretty sure he likes it. Johnny used it now and likes it.
Nice.
Peggy's saying you did a good job, Laz. That looks very nice.
Thanks, man. Thank you very much, you guys. It took a while, I gotta say. What's this over here? Oh, something stuck to it. Little, what do you call it? Schmutz? What do they call it in Italian? Schmutz.
Schmutz. That's what you hear most of the time. You got the schmutz on your face.
Isn't that like? Isn't that
they lick their thumb and wipe it off?
Isn't that from the Yiddish peoples?
I think.
Is that where that's from? Shit, schmutz. Does anyone know Yiddish? Okay, hold on a second. Let me go to the new comment here because I want to see what you guys are saying. B, that would be really cool. Bo. Okay, Bo. Hey, Bo's in the chat. What's up? Guitar Man, I think I said hi. Louis Villarreal and Alex Radford. What's up? New update today, but blah, 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 something.
He's talking about Call of Duty.
It jumped. Come on, get in the hole. You did a good job there, Laz. Looks very nice. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you for motivating me to get her done. Right now, I'm not doing the cross kind of bolt thing like they do in a car's tire because I don't get that. Wayne McConnell, what's up, Wayne? Yeah, this is that slime green 5150 color. So this, you can buy this color guitar, and I really like it. because in person it does pop a little more, but it definitely has that Roxy green look, you know, my bird Roxy. And that's she's out there somewhere in the world. And we are almost there, as I say. And then we've got the limon yellow, and then we have the colors. The blue is indigo for the first bird we had together, my wife and I. She had it when I met her. Indigo, the Pacific parrotlet that she was given as a gift by someone. Okay, how tight do we want it? Tight as you can go, I guess, right? Yeah. When the screw comes through the other side, that's when you hit that button, Ron.
That's when you get the grinder.
The grinder. Grind them screws down. All right, I think we got it pretty good. This thing was coming off in my hand here.
Yes, Janice, they are.
So you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I got it torqued down pretty good.
Ryan, I'm going to say he did, seeing as how he sent it to me.
What's that?
The mammoth video.
Oh, yeah. You guys seen that, man? It's freaking amazing. I love how he did that. You know, Robert Rodriguez, who did From Dusk Till Dawn. He directed that. Quentin Tarantino movie with Salma Hayek as the evil vampiress. So this is how it looks so far, y'all. The neck on. All right, now what? Yeah, it looks good. Looks like every little piece of tape.
Now you can screw the mounting studs in.
These, right?
Yep.
You've seen that movie, haven't you?
What?
From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah.
Oh, is this like an Allen key? Yeah, it is, of course.
3mm.
That's that one because it fit. How far do we go?
You want to take them all the way down, then back them out about 5 threads. Five threads. Yeah. That's a good starting point.
Okay. Okay, there's about 5 right there. Could have gotten these stainless too. I should have gotten all the stainless stuff, huh? Didn't think about that. Now that I bought stainless, now I'm thinking about shit. Should have gotten this stainless and that stainless. Right?
There's your idea.
My idea. All right, there we go. All right, how about the pickups?
Yep. Screw them in. See, some of the paper came off.
You were right about that. You're right about everything, Ron.
Well,
almost. No one's right about everything. That'd be crazy. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if you thought you were right about everything.
Well.
All right, so this one does say neck pickup BHK.
I did think I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. So.
And it says EVH on it.
Yep.
All right, so I'm assuming, is there an orientation? I would say like that. And then this one.
Screw head should be towards the neck.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Even on the EVH?
Yeah. And then screw heads should be towards the back on the root bridge pickup.
The way the wiring is, it wouldn't say it that way. Didn't EVH do the opposite of what everyone else did? He kind of went not oppo, but
I have no idea. Greasy, you're
yeah,
thank you.
It'll work this way too. Okay, so you said screw heads toward the neck?
Towards the neck, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to do that. Not with the way the wires are. The wires are set up so it seems like it would be functional to go like this. You know, I have a picture of this guitar previously taken. Let's see. Let's see if we can find that, and then we'll answer that question.
Yeah, Greasy.
No, actually, it's screw heads away from the neck on the
Wow.
shore. Yeah, both are pointing down toward the bridge. That's how this thing was originally set up. So now, looks like there are 2 screws per side. Oops.
Michael B, Greasy, and Bay Area Rich, again, thank you guys for all the donations. That
he helped you out with some
makes
donations.
makes it go, makes it work.
All right, I'm going to assume that these screws are for there. But maybe they're... No, because these have...
That's direct mount. It should be longer ones.
Right. Okay, where are all the screws?
Those are the screws for your back cover plates. The ones you just sat down.
You think so?
Yeah.
You're probably right. Well, there's these ones, and these are black. Let me pour it into here. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8. Exactly the number I need. And they're that size.
That's...
Think that might be it? Let's look again and see if we can see
That's
the screws.
got
They
2?
are black. The screws are black, so this is
Okay.
definitely it. Oops. Now, this is where it's good to have one of them magnetic kind of tips, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can go grab one. Should I?
Yeah, you should. It'll save you.
I think I got that one.
So again, Michael B, Greasy, and Rich, thank you guys so much. You're helping me give the gift of music and keep it going. I appreciate that.
You know what? I got that
And
one in. So.
Tease Guitars.
Tease. One thing is that it gets hot in here. I think my sweetie had the heater on. Oops. See. You know what? Let me come right back.
It's 84 degrees here today, which is crazy for
I need something from the backyard.
this time of year. That's usually June and July temperature. So everybody, thank you for staying in the delayed video for the live stream. I know Laz appreciates it, and I want to thank everybody for sticking around and watching this. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen this guitar together.
All right, I'm back. Phew, it is hot in here.
Turn a fan on.
Right. Where did I put the headphones? Oh, here they are. These are some nice Sennheisers, by the way. Didn't you get those too at one point, or was that somebody else?
Not me.
Yeah, these are nice. All right,
I got the heavies.
This should do the trick. Yes. Haha. All right. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about the screw falling out. Did you see all the James Bond movies?
The old ones, not the newer ones.
Do you remember the one where he was with Barbara Bach?
Was that
the one Spy Who Loved Me?
Oh, yeah.
Spy Who Loved Me. Yeah, there was that part where he was pulling the core of the nuclear bomb thing out, and if you touched the edge as he was pulling it out, it would like blow, and everyone's like watching him like this, and his hands are like still as ice, like frozen ice. You know what I mean? That's something I always think about when I'm doing something where your hand would like be shaking. And I'm like, okay, don't shake the hand, Laz. Don't blow up the world. All right, here we go. This is working. Okay. Have you people in the chat, have you guys taken apart guitars and put them back together? Oh, it's 73 in Janice's house. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like in here. 63 in Indiana, says Ian in Indy, obviously.
Alex wants to know if you'll help him resolder the output to his bass next time he comes to your place.
Sure, I got a soldering gun. Check it out. Where's it?
There you go, Alex.
Put it here somewhere. I had everything out yesterday because I knew I was going to need it. Oh, it's inside that box, right? Oh, I'm pointing at stuff that you guys can't see me pointing because Oh, I gotta cut this one part of the this back a little bit too. There we go. There we go. All right. Next one. So yeah, it's nice that I have pictures of the guitar from previous. Hold on a second. Let me cut this one thing here. I missed that. Where's that one knife I had? I put it aside. So okay, I'm gonna use this. There we go. All right. What I liked about this idea, first off, is to be able to change it up if I wanted to. You know, if you paint a guitar and it takes so much time, right? It's a lot of energy and time and money and everything, and then you're stuck with it forever, right? Unless you want to strip it down and then spend like a lot of time. This idea was really so you can switch it up if you don't like it anymore, if you want it to be different again, or if you want to sell the guitar as original or something, you know. I'm sure if Johnny ever wanted to take possession of this thing, he would take all the stripes off. And who knows what he'd do to it. Maybe he'd send it to you.
Yeah, he just wants it green for his green screen.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yeah, they're not cheap. I think you could probably get them for used like around what I got this one for. This was like one of those open box, you know, deals.
Used right now, they're going for $600 to $800.
These lime green ones?
Yep.
5150s? Wow.
Yep.
I think I got mine for 800, so I did all right. And that was pretty much when they came out too. So they were going for originally like 1200, I believe. All right, we'll mess with pickup height later, right? Right now we'll just get this thing in. All right, there we go. All right, pickups are in. Now what?
Put your well, you gotta put your tuners on first.
Let's do the tunas. The tunas. Move my phone out of the way. Let's get this more in a better position. Okay, I don't want to. You know what? Let me loosen this for a second. I'm going to slide the whole thing over because I've got this this worktop here clamped onto my keyboard thing with a guitar dock. That's how versatile they are. You can clamp tabletops to things because it won't damage what's underneath it. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right, so, Alex told me to relay this to you.
All right, relay
he said the broken baseball bat that he got for $50 on a mystery grab bag is worth $300 on auctions online.
God, look at that. Good for you, bro. Happy birthday. Don't sell it. Keep it. All right, so I don't know what these things are, but I think you'll explain later. Right. Okay. You got to do this thing too, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Those are after the strings go on, right?
Yeah.
Because that holds the strings down. All right, tuners. Oh my god. All right, so you don't think it matters, right?
Honestly, what?
It doesn't matter, right?
What? To put what on?
Which one goes into where?
No, I don't think those are the different height ones.
Let's see. I don't think so because they're not locking.
Those are just this standard EVH ones, right?
I'm gonna lay them down next to each other and look.
They should all be the same length.
Yeah, they look like they are the same. Yep. Yep. All right. Might want to go that way, huh? Oh, that's what those little screws are. These ones. They go in there. You know what I mean?
I didn't hear that last bit there. Last.
I said these screws right here are what hold the tuners in place.
Yeah.
So I'll just kind of get them in there, and then I'll... Oh, I do have them numbered. Numbered. This one says number 1. So I assume number 1 would be at the top. That's 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 2. And that'll got to be 3. Yeah. So I would assume I would have went 1, 2, 3 from the top down. One way to tell is to look at the hole, if it's any bigger, if they're all the same. They look the same. Yeah, they're all the same. Let's see if there's any abrasion that looks like a big abrasion versus a small abrasion, you know what I mean? But can't really tell. Yeah, it's hard to tell. So I'm just going to go ahead with this being number 2. I used a black, a color marker in marker.
Hi, Holly.
2. I don't know if you see that. What's up, Holly? I'm glad there are people popping in here. There's 25 people watching this.
Ooh.
Hey, by the way, I ran into a really cool guy. This guy named Andy over at Dublin Guitar Center when I was getting getting the strings that I wanted to put on this thing. I was hoping to find EVH, but they didn't have them. So I got my other favorites, the Dario NYXLs. Number 3. No, it's number 3. You guys got enough light on this? Should I go like that?
You're all right.
A little better.
You are fine. We can see everything just fine.
See everything? All right.
Yeah.
That, yeah. It's amazing. This has been over 2 years in the waiting for 2 years to get this thing done. Sitting in pieces. And I've heard people say that, oh, if you leave a neck, sitting around that long, it's gonna bow or twist or something. I don't think that's true. What do you think, Ron?
I've never had it happen. But then again, if you have your humidity controlled, you don't have to worry about it.
I do. It's pretty regular here. So, I do have a meter, but I don't control it per se, but I do have a meter. And it's always pretty regular. During the summer months when it gets dry, I'll occasionally have the shower on, hot steamer. When I take a shower, I just leave the door open and let the steam kind of spread around, and that usually will spread it around good enough. All right, so we've got our little spanner here somewhere. I know that. So I had it out earlier. Where did I put the spanner? There it is. I got the original ESP one.
There you go.
I also have this little handy dandy little set right here, the Music Nomad. I was gonna say Magic Nomad. It's got all kinds of stuff in here too,
Magic Nomad.
The Magic Nomad. Okay, let's go ahead and flip it. In this case, we're gonna go like that. Okay, let's get them little screws in. This has a pretty good small tip on it, but I don't know if it's that small. But it worked on those other screws. Oh yeah. Now this is where sometimes you put a toothpick in there if you think that the wood it's not really holding tightly, right?
Yep.
Like in this case, it's not. But I wonder how much that matters.
Well, I mean, you want them tight.
Yeah, I think.
But they're only there to keep the pickup or the everything aligned.
Right. Piece of toothpick like that, right? You don't need a lot. You can actually take like a little bit, stick it in there. And that'll do a lot to help you hold that puppy in there nice. You don't want to put so much that it splits the wood. That's kind of the importante. But now we're getting a little tight grip there. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah, what a difference. Let's see how the next one goes. And this one has some wood kind of, oops. Butterfingers. Bedtime for Marcel. No worries, man. Have a nice night. You're putting everyone to sleep with that music.
Sorry.
It's original, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
This has some wood still stuck in the grooves of the screw, so I'm pulling it off because that will interfere. Here we go. All right, let's see if we're gonna need to put any toothpick into this one too. Let's see.
Thank you, Holly. This is a song I'm working on called Haunted.
Nice. That one held in real good. Yeah, I recognized. I remember when you were coming out with that. Or at least you played it once. Okay, let's get the screw into the thing. There we go. Ian says it's never happened to him either, and it's a myth. I'm not sure what it is. Don't play that one all the way. You're gonna get in trouble. I have to talk over you.
All right, I'll stop.
Yeah, stop. You know who's gonna chase us down, scream at us. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of the ex-wife or the guy who broke up with, the Pink Floyd character in The Wall.
Oh, that's a...
Because she's a redhead too, Yeah, there you go. That'll get us in trouble too, just so you know. All those people. As far as I know, that's another one of those big no-no ones. Oh my god. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Let's move it down. Here we go. Did the camera move?
Ian, yes.
No, it wasn't the camera. Okay, let's go like that. There you go. Because I got it all the way over here though. Move the camera back now. So, this kind of thing, I don't think anyone else does, do they? Where they torture everyone for hours putting guitars together. Is there anyone else that does this kind of torture to people? It's just me and Ron. There we go. All right, nice and tight. I like using these spanners. I mean, you can use a
10 millimeter wrench.
Yeah, you can use a proper wrench, but
when you use a proper wrench, it doesn't mess up the nut. GBD guy. No, we were out with Grim Jack for the longest time. They're from New York. We opened for Circus of Power. And if you ever watched the movie The Burbs, when Corey Feldman comes on the porch and turns the stereo on, that's a Circus of Power song playing there. We opened up for Warrant. Child's Play, Rothschild America. There's more. I got old banners and stuff like that.
I don't have anything from that era. My high school era or whatever. I had like concert tickets and all that stuff, but stacks. We went to so many shows back then. That's what we worked. We do our, you know, you have a part-time job somewhere like a restaurant or whatever, and that's what we spent our money on. That and dates. Doing this left-handed now. Okay, and the last one. Good. Stay in there, puppy. Where is it? Right there. Here it is. Okay. There they are.
Froze. Here you go.
Am I back? All right.
Yeah, you're fine now.
We're back in black. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. How's that? All right, next.
Now you can do the bridge.
I can do the bridge. All right. So you guys can see it a little better. Let's move that out of the way. Sitting on top of that. All right, here's the bridge. Now we want to put this under there, right? Not yet, really, but it might not be a bad idea.
Well, did you put the stuff on that yet?
Oh no, I got to do all that. Okay, let's set this aside. Duh. All right, I completely forgot we were doing that. All right. Should I try to zoom in on this a little bit?
Yeah, I would.
Like this? Is that kind of good? Get it better, a little better. See if I can get the light, better light on it. It's not really easy to get light on this. The lighting's terrible. Oh my god. All right, let's see if I can move right here. How's that? A little better? Anyway, that's the best I can do, y'all. So we got to take this all apart, right?
Yeah, you got the shim right there underneath that one.
Oh yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Take that shim and throw her over to Oklahoma.
All right. So first we start with loosening all this stuff, right?
That's got the detune in it, though, right?
Punk, 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 punk,
Yeah,
punk.
I wouldn't even. You can't use the other. You don't have that. Takes a longer screw.
Oh, okay. So this one's gonna stay with
that one's just gonna stay the same. Yeah.
Okay. All right. But these things can all come off, right?
Well, that you don't take that one off. You leave it up all the way.
Leave that one up all the way. Okay. And then let's see, what else are we gonna be doing here? So we gotta. Should we just take? Should we take these out? They don't feel like they're gonna.
No, you don't take those out. You don't take those out.
Okay, because they did send new ones of those, you know.
Well, you can't. If you want to change them, you can.
No, I'll leave them. I'll leave them. They feel good. They're smooth. They're not like gritty or anything. So, but these will come out. And then, so what should we start on first? These in the back, or
yeah, take the back ones out first.
Take the back ones out first. Is that the 3 mil again? No. Well, it's not that one. Where is it? Yeah, it is. What we got in there? Ron's entertaining you all. I got to go to the new comments. I don't know what I missed. What am I doing? So I'm going to be putting stainless parts into the into this bridge. I bought stainless. Where did I put those? Oh, there they are. Right here. I was going to buy titanium, but I couldn't get them shipped to me in time. And I thought for the show, I didn't want to postpone this again. So I said, screw it.
Thank you, Peggy.
I'll get stainless. And the amount that I play, you know what I mean? I don't play like I'm not touring and shit. I'm not going to need to worry about titanium, really. And I don't think it affects the sound. Do you, Ron?
It makes a little bit, but not. I mean, yeah, not a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right. And if I really wanted to be psycho about it, I could order the longer screws.
Yeah.
Longer screw for here, if I really wanted to. Right? All right, so now we just flip it upside down and let the blocks drop.
Yeah. You only got 4 there?
Came out. Yeah, one didn't want to come out. Let's see, what do I fish it out with? Maybe this thing. There it is. Okay. All right. And I'll probably never use these again. Would you want these for anything?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Keep them, though. You might need them. You might need them in case you lose any.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Not that I couldn't just order some. I'll keep it in this little box of the original parts.
Yeah, that would that's your best bet.
Yeah, right. All right, next. Take these off. 5 of them.
2.5.
2.5.
2.5 millimeter.
That's this one. Now we are replacing these, right? So let's go ahead and cut this open. If you're new to from the beginning of the show, we are putting in some Kaish stainless parts. And here they are.
There you go.
So you don't play out anymore at all, do you? Sometimes? Do you have like some friends you jam with sometimes? Or do you,
I have guys. Yeah, I got guys that we get together and jam, and then again recording all this music. And then I'm supposed to play with at least 1 or 2 songs with Faith and Failure.
Oh, very cool, man. So you're gonna actually in recording or on live?
Live.
Oh, dude, that's super cool. So
beam me up.
When they're like in town.
Probably in Columbus.
Very cool. Oh, we got those arranged, kind of got some of these kind of arranged. These go.
Yeah, the 6 small ones are the saddle screws.
For the saddle screws, and then the big 3 are for the top.
Yep.
The net. For the net. And then we got them. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we are. Wow, they sent 7 of these. Okay, and 7 of these. So they thought maybe you have a 7-string. And they're covering all their bases. That's nice. All right, so yeah, that is. So we'll continue with these, right? So got to take all these off and pull that plate out from beneath there, right?
Yeah.
So everything's got to come out, and we want to keep. That's number 1. That's number 2.
Yeah, don't mess those up.
No. I remember that being very importante. Now the thing is, we do have to loosen out the detuna, don't we? Oh no, we can leave it all
No.
together. Yeah. We have to take it off so we can take the plate off. These are all coming out anyway, so let's go ahead and get
Well, I mean, you don't have to take that off. You can get to the 3 screws right there, right? Yeah.
Let's see.
Right there where your thumbs are. Those top
Yeah.
3 screws.
Okay.
No, not those. The ones in the middle, right there.
These ones.
Yeah. Can you get to those 3?
I think so.
With the detuna one in there? If you can, you're fine.
I think so. Yeah. Oh, that's a different size.
That's 3 millimeter.
Come on, get in there properly. Oh, it's not turning on it. This must not be a proper size.
It's 3 millimeter. Those are gonna be tight.
Yeah, it's wobbling in there, so something's not. I don't have the right. Where's that other bag of? Here we go. That can't be it. That's way too big. No, that's too big. I don't think I have the right Allen key here. Hold on. Let me look through my little toolbox of goodies. Nope. Uh-oh. Might have to go searching for an Allen key. How can I not have that size? That's not this size.
Well, it should be 3 millimeters, same as the locking the long screws for the back.
Well, that's what I used this for, and it didn't. It's not fitting. It's too small.
Then I would say that has been apart at some point and really tightened too much where
that might be. That can be el problema now. Let's see. No, this is a smaller one too. Wow, that's a problem. Yeah, because this wiggles in the slot, and this one does look pretty chewed up. Dang. I wonder if that's why this was an inexpensive model. Well, that might not be coming off. Yeah, and here it is. The well, I don't think it's coming off. Come on.
Do you have a 3.5 or you got standard ones?
I'll have to go look. That's the thing. I don't have anything here. Let me see if there's anything on here. Let's see what this is. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm lucky. Oh, how about that? I found it. Okay, I found one.
There you go.
Let's get all these.
You
off because we're gonna not.
you can't see me, but there's 3 songs that's right here.
I know that song. That's the second song I learned. I learned Smoke on the Water and then that one.
So yeah, that's Man on a Silver Mountain. Then you got
Silver Mountain Dio, right? I never learned that one.
and you got all right there in the same position.
Yeah. Okay, this is going into the originals bucket. Here comes that. What the? Come on, control yourself.
I got tremolo dove.
Tremble what?
Look at the strings.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Now listen.
Nice. Look at that. That's a well-tuned Floyd.
Yes, it is.
This is this one. This is that
40
one.
years of messing and rebuilding these things, you learn how to do
Yeah, I guess so. I'm still in year 1.
them.
So I got a long way to go. All right. Let's see if this one has the tone rubber in it. Well, it just has this. That's it.
Oh, don't have the shim.
Not there. Yeah. So that's good news, right? So we can put that back on.
Yep. The logo for the block should be facing the back.
The logo for the block should be facing back. Yeah. So we didn't have to take that apart. All that trouble.
Oh, well.
That's all good. All right. Find the hole, Laz. There it is.
How'd that go?
I don't know what you're playing.
I don't remember how that goes.
I think I know what you're playing now. I don't know what it's called though.
Oh, that's been forever.
Is that the name of the song? That's been forever.
No, it's from A Tale That Wasn't Right by Halloween.
Okay. It's not the song that I thought then.
Damn it.
It sounds like a movie theme that's popping into my head. Anyway. All right, I got all the Allen keys. All right, so let's do the next. So maybe I do want to change these out, though. If I want to change these out, they don't seem to want to come out very easily.
Well, because they're dimpled on the very end of the threads.
And is that bad? Like
No,
if I pull it out, is it going to strip something?
No,
Should I use these ones or not?
Yeah, you have to break it free with a pair of pliers.
Oh my God! Okay, let's do that. Because I got these, and I can lock down, baby. All right.
From the warning.
That didn't go far.
No, Raymond.
All right, let's do it.
I used to know. Let's see.
Didn't go far. Kind of like the look of the having the look of the stainless on top here, because these things rust out anyway, right?
Yeah.
And I'd want to put a little drop of that special sauce in here, right?
Yep.
Before I pull them all out, let's see how this fits. Is it the same size?
Should be.
Oh, it's longer. Is that a good or bad thing?
That's kind of good.
It's bigger and longer. I don't know. It might be too big. If all of these are next to each other, it might not fit. No, they'll barely fit. See, look how much bigger they are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know. Might not want to do that now. Look. See that? Ron, look.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna leave the original.
Yeah, leave the black ones in.
Yeah. Okay. Good thing I decided to double check on that. All right. Should I put some of the sauce in here?
Good night, Michael. Yeah.
All right, where is it at? Oh yeah, it's on the desk here because it was leaking. Just need a little drip. I'll leave that there like that. Now my fingers are oily. All right, here we go. These ones are fine. Actually, it slides a lot better with the sauce on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a little dab on
put a little
one.
a little dab on each thread there and run it down and back. Yes, that's the Lucas Extreme Duty Gun Oil.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. All right. Yeah, they definitely move a lot smoother. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I'm so far from the mic.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Definitely smoother with that stuff in there. All right, I'm going to pull them all the way back up, but I went all the way down and all the way back. There we go.
Raymond, no, I did not. I didn't know I was supposed to.
What was that?
Contact Kayla Kent.
Supposed to do something? You didn't do something you're supposed to do? Okay. Yeah, I'm curious if we're gonna get copyright striked at all today. Maybe we won't, because you're not playing enough of the songs. You know, you're playing pieces.
You gotta play over 30 seconds of each one.
Are you sure about that? Because
Because
if you just play like one like lick, is not enough.
No.
Really? Okay. So you know the rules. Wow.
30 seconds.
30 seconds or more, huh?
Except Metallica. Metallica doesn't care anymore.
They don't care at all.
Which I find is funny considering the whole Napster thing.
Yeah, I know, but they had a little craw up there. You know what? All right, so let's do this next step here, this next stage. Walk me through it, my friend. I'm gonna need your help on this now. So, all right.
Okay, the first one.
We might as well go from left to right since we got that. We got the little round hole goes on the bottom facing the back.
Yes.
Correct, sir?
Yep.
All right. There we go. Those look kind of tall too. I wonder if it mattered whether it's this Floyd or that Floyd. You know what I mean? Now, what about these screws? Do I need the stuff on these ones?
No.
And the back one, I want to do it at the bottom screw hole, right? Or should I go to the middle screw hole?
You want to? Well, the first one, where was it with the D-tuna? I'm not.
It was kind of pretty much back.
All the way back to the third hole?
I don't recall. I should have taken a picture. I'm going to say it's not all the way back. I'm going to go to the middle. Because it doesn't look to me like it's going to work if it's all the way back. All right, this is going to go back down on the bench here because this stuff is slipping on the slide. And
Raymond, tell her to give her my email here and have her get a hold of me.
Okay, I don't have it super tight. It's just on it. So I can move it.
Okay.
All right, next one.
So you have that one in the middle, the first one?
Yeah, the one on the end's in the middle. This one I'm going to do in the middle as well.
No, put that one on the top one.
Oh, really?
Yep. The next two go in the top.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. It's easier when
I mean, here's a...
I trust you.
Or this way, all the way down. And pull the string. Just flop it.
Yeah, flop it. Flop it. Let it flop.
There you go. Fine-tuned Floyd will do that every time. That's why I'll never walk away from Floyd to Vegatrim.
There is that.
Now, I will say this about the Vegatrim after playing it for a few days now.
It's pretty cool, right?
Well, yeah, and here's my thought on that. If you don't want now see, to me, all my Floyds are floating like this. I can back or dive, it doesn't matter.
Look at that. Tell me if that looks okay to you.
Okay, now put the next one on top also. Okay. And here, look real close. Here's a preset right there. So, see how mine are? Wait a minute. Where the hell's it? See that, Laz?
Go a little closer to the... Hold on, let me solo you. Okay, yeah, it's over the lip just a bit. Okay, yep. I see. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to go back to this.
That's I
wonder if it makes more sense to go like this.
The D string is over the edge a little bit.
That looks a little better, right, guys? There you go. You can see it a little better now, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me do that. Like this.
So here's what I'm saying as far as the Vegatrim. It, to me, if you have a Floyd decked like that one is you're working on, where you can't pull back on it, then you're only getting half the Floyd.
Right.
They are designed to be full floating.
Right. Yeah,
so
why you wouldn't full float?
Yeah. If you don't want to route the guitar out or don't buy a guitar that's routed out, then go with the Vegatrim. Now, I will say this on
that's saying a lot.
On the red Strat from the Leo James or Jams, whatever the hell that is. I don't want to put the Fender style that came on it back. I want to get a Vegatrim to put on it. So that's what I'm saying. Well, what I'm saying is if you don't want to do the route, because a lot of people don't do that.
It's just over just not quite, but almost.
Yeah, and then the middle one should split those two. It should be in the middle of the two. Your the A string.
Yeah. It's just a hair over. You see that? Oops.
Yep. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good, actually.
I didn't adjust the one in the center. I just kind of slopped it in there.
Just shove it back just a little bit. Okay, and that's a good preset to start. You might have the D one out of, well, I don't know. Some ways you hold it, it looks like you got it out a little bit too far on the top. So, yeah, if you're not, thank you, Raymond. If you're not going to route out the body, and you're just going to leave the regular Fender style Fender style tremolo, then go with a Vega trem. It's a million times better than the factory Strat style.
Okay.
So yeah,
Should I put the post in through here just so we can get these from falling out?
Put a little drop.
Oh yeah.
Put just put it on your fingers and just rub it on the edge.
Oh,
you don't want a lot to go in there.
Now my fingers are all yucky again.
So what I'm saying is, if you don't want to use the full floating like it's intended to, then go with the Vega trem.
Right. Well, the Vega trem, you can have it so it's floating, and it works pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's how it is on the red Leo jams.
I didn't tighten this down all the way.
No, just snug it. Just snug it so the block doesn't fall out.
Right. Next one. I'm just going to put a drop. Well, you know what? Every time I touch the bottle, get my fingers on it anyway.
Yeah, I know, Keith. You should have gave it to me. I mean, I had it here at the house for a month. That Night Swan.
Oh.
It was here for about a month.
Yeah, right. Michael B's.
Yeah.
Did a great job on that, dude. He loves it.
Thank you.
Michael, you still up?
No, he left. I tell you what, that neck pickup in that Night Swan with the way that the middle and the middle humbucker and bridge humbucker were, it made a world of difference sound-wise. I mean, that was like a whole nother guitar.
Okay, I kind of like how that stainless looks in there.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I wanted to go, is all silver.
Yep.
You know, that's why I wanted to change these. I might have to get, maybe these are because it's a 1000 bridge, right? I'm assuming.
Well, they're all, the original Floyd, the 1000, the special, all the parts are interchangeable. The only ones are not are the Pro. Low Pro.
Low Pro edge.
Yeah. Low profile, low pro, whatever.
Right.
Thank you, Keith.
Ibanez. Yeah, Ibanez.
Well, no, that one's just Ibanez. I'm talking about Floyd came out with a Pro model, and it's,
okay, I see.
The fine tuners are back. The whole quote whale tail is back farther and down farther, and it usually doesn't fit on a traditional route. So that one should be middle one, Laz.
Yeah, I'm putting it in the middle.
Yeah, and then shove that one clear up to it.
Keeps jumping around. Hold on, I gotta.
Well, you can put the screws in there, just a couple threads, just to get them started on all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just like this. Yeah, that makes sense. Duh.
Yeah, just get it started on the top one. Few screws in, and then go ahead and put your next two
to the top.
Or no, the two on it. Yeah, top, and that third one goes in the middle. There you go.
Baby. There you go. All right. That makes it a lot easier. Duh.
Yep. And now push that one. Now push that one all the way up against it.
Really?
Yeah, the third middle one. Let me see how I got. Pretty sure that's.
Let's see. Can you see that?
I don't know if I got it in the middle or the back one. Hold on.
I don't have enough light on this, but how's.
Okay. Now the next one. We'll go in front, past that one a little bit, and then your end one will go just to the edge, or just yeah. You got that D one, the D string out a little bit too far.
This one.
Yeah, you can go back a little bit. And again, it's just a pretty good preset for intonation. That gets you pretty close. Yeah, it was a nice guitar, Keith, and like I said, it's that like, neck pickup made so much difference.
It's almost like even with the
just take it past just a hair.
Okay, let me get it back a little bit more then. Okay.
All right.
Well, no, it's kind of back where it was, I think.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the difference that thing.
Yeah, there we go. It's just
made sound wise.
A little bit over. This one seems like it needs to go back further to be in line with the low E. Isn't that where it wants to be?
Well, you got the low. Where you have the low E?
The low E is like here. So if I'm going like, do you see that?
Yeah. Yeah, that detuna screws the whole thing up.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Probably does. Well, I'm going to kind of put it to where the low E one is. It's a little bit above it. It's a little bit above it. Because otherwise it'll be the same as the A.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah, I got to go back a little more so it's closer to the E. Kind of like there. Because you look at the very back part here, it's like line with the E.
Yep. Okay.
So that's where you want it. Okay. I'm going to put this back out. Tighten this thing, put this in there. So you guys can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, Raymond, write my email here down and give it to her and have her get a hold of me, and I'll see what she needs. If she wants, she can just send it to me and I'll fix it for her.
I go in quite a ways and then, okay, I have to go all the way. It's going to go all the way in. This one. This one.
You got the hollowed out point part is in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the bottom.
Yep.
I can double check now because you're making me think twice. Pretty sure I did it right. Yeah, I had it right.
Okay. Did you put a little oil on that?
I did indeed.
Okay. Okay, just snug it so that
yeah, I'm not tightening it.
Out. Yeah.
Keeping it from block falling out exactly. All right, next one.
Yeah,
okay, this one will go.
It'll be behind the line a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, behind the line a little bit.
Kind of in between the E and the G.
Right.
Okay, well, Raymond, then that's fine. She can get a hold of me, and maybe we could do a show like this, and I'll walk her through it. Yeah.
Okay, that's in there.
That's whatever she wants.
Drop the block. I'm getting faster at it. I'll sure you go through these like super quick in comparison.
40 years of taking these apart, man. You
How fast can you do one?
I have no idea. I know it don't take very long.
Right? Yeah.
And I got 2 new ones today from T's Guitars.
Nice. And the last one. It's funny, I got 2 extras because they gave you enough for a 7-string, and one of them staying original. Because of
okay, Janice, we can do that.
Yeah, I could remove this screw, like loosen this screw and change the block, though. Right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Why isn't it not working? Oh, this one seems like a different size too.
Oh, Raymond, it's okay. I mean, that's fine.
This one has a different size too. This is a 3.
Yeah, it should be 3.
Okay, hold on. Let me put one in. Let me get this one up in there. And then I'll do that one. Just over the edge, right?
Yep. Janice, that sounds good. We can do that.
Okay, got that one.
The oil obviously lubes it to make it work better, smoother, but it also keeps from any rust getting in there. Which with the stainless, you don't have to worry about that much. But
the blocks are still probably
the saddle itself will.
saddles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So that's how it is right now. This one's over the lip a little more than the other one. Should I back it up?
Just a hair. Excuse me, just a hair. Mark's gas station, what's up? No, I have not, Raymond. I'll check her out. Well, I'll check out her videos. Sorry, I don't want to word that correctly.
Better word that correctly, Ron.
Yeah, I know. My wife's right above me, so.
I'll smack you down. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Right. Oops, not that one, this one.
That's 2.5.
Okay, nice and snug. And then we got this one right up against here, nice and snug. Oh, where's that one?
The 3.
The 3. This is the 3.
Then put a drop of oil inside where the arm goes. And a drop of oil, put it on the inside so the arm rotates freely. Then put a couple drops on the top threads on the outside.
Okay. Where's that thing?
Ryan, did you ever upgrade yours?
Oh yeah, nice and smooth now. I like it.
That oil is phenomenal.
Now I gotta tighten this thing back on. Oh, I think it was this one. No, it wasn't. Oh, I was gonna take that block out and put the other one in. I was waiting.
Okay. Thank you, Raymond.
Let's get it all the way out. There we want. See, these blocks are shorter too, notice? And they're more square. These ones are rounded off. Let's see if you can see that. Oops. See that?
Yeah.
Anyway. Oops. Is that all right? Okay. Okay, it's on there. All right, there you go. Now what? Let's move this all back into position.
Cool.
Oh, I'll back this out too, because that'll help.
There you go.
All right. There we go. All right, so now what?
Now you can put the tremolo in and put the springs on it.
All right, I'm going to put these all in here. All these in here, because we didn't use these monster-sized ones. These are bigger.
Yeah.
All right. So what do we do? Oh, my back is hurting now.
You put the tremolo on and put the middle spring in it first to hold it. Oh yeah, you still have the claw in there, in the body, or you don't?
I don't know. I don't. Let's see.
Good point, Keith.
Yeah, the claw's still there.
Okay.
All right. All right. So we drop this on here like this, right?
Yep.
And then
Now put some blue tape across it to hold it in place. Well, that sucks, Ryan, but I hope it helps you. I need to get both mine done. I've been putting them off for years.
What?
My knees, both total knee replacements.
Dang. All right. Then we flip. Oh, how about changing these?
What? Oh, well, you got to take them off anyhow.
That's true, but I might as well change it now. I like how it looks better with the silver on silver without the black. Kind of looked weird to me that, yeah, the tuners are all silver, everything is silver, or chrome.
Yep.
And these are not. But it was like a black on kind of thing with the way the bridge was. It looked cool.
All right, Raymond, I'll check it out.
Okay, there we go. Okay,
There you go.
put these aside for now. There we go. All right.
So now
Next.
flip it over and put the middle spring in it first. You gonna go with 3 springs or 2?
I'm going 2 generally. Should the arm be off? I should take the arm off.
Yeah, you can take it off.
Yeah, should have taken it off. Let's flip it around.
See how much nicer that unscrews? It screws down with that oil.
I'm putting this here. Should I put that there or not?
Well, you want the tremolo to be back to get the springs on it.
That's true. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Here we go.
All right. If you're just doing 2, then from the end of the block.
How did I set up the V?
You're 2. I sent you 2 of the red springs.
2 in the V shape.
Yep.
We might have gone 3. No, we went red ones though, not black ones. So I have the black ones. I don't know how much different in springiness they are. Now I can hear you.
Most of mine I use the black ones too, and I only have 2 in almost all of them.
Okay, I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna go with the way you're going with them. Now where did I put those? Oh, here they are. I don't think we're gonna get to doing the jack today. That's too much to do. I think it's late. It's already Jesus. Is what time over there? 1 a.m.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Ziploc. The extra one I'm going to stick in my extra bucket. Extra stuff bucket. All right, here. So
put it in the block first. And then if you have a small flathead screwdriver, you can run it through the loop and stick it behind the tab, then just let it slide down.
I think I do. Where is that thing?
You should buy the spring tool from FU
I
Tone.
saw that on there too, and I saw one online that's a similar tool. Maybe they have a different one or a better one, but What if I just use these pliers? No, it's gonna mess it up.
Yep.
It's gonna mar it. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. Ha.
There you go.
That'll do it.
Now run that through the circle. Put it behind the tab, and just slide it down in there.
Ta-da!
See how easy that was?
That was surprisingly easy.
Nope, put it in the end block, Laz.
What?
No, put the hook in the end.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh my god, what am I doing here?
You're gonna screw up everything doing it that way.
Dang it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna lift away. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's got to be in the V shape for the Van Halen. I think I've seen Phil McKnight do it this way too. He just goes ba-doing, just like that. It works great. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need no special tools. You don't stinking batches. All right, what's next? Now we gotta put these accoutrements away.
Well, now you can put the strings on.
Shouldn't we put all the little plates back on and stuff?
Well, you can.
I'm gonna do that. Since I got it flipped over this way. Right. All right, so this one is shaped like that. I think they're both exactly the same. They are. All right.
Janice and I are in the same time zone.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this one doesn't matter. This one, I think I still need to put the port on there. But the back plate can be on. Okay, let's do this first. These might need the mini screwdriver. But this one's got a pretty good tip. So let's see. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Laz, trust me, you should buy one of the hammerheads for $14.
Yeah, right. I think I will.
You get the screwdriving set and a little magnetic extension with it too.
Nice. $14. You said it's on Amazon or Harbor
on
Freight?
Amazon. I'll send you the link.
Nice. Now, if you guys notice on the original 5150, they didn't have any of this stuff here. So when I was doing these stripes, it was a pain. I mean, this is a different route. This is a different route. So everything kind of was wonky, if you know what I mean. Wonky. Okay, this is the momentary switch or kill switch, which is also fun. You have probably guitars with those, right?
I have the ones I put them in.
Yeah, they're fun. Keith talking Floyd or knee. Ryan, I don't know what Ryan's talking about sometimes. What are you talking about, Ryan? Floyd or knee? Janice, are you still trying to get back to YouTube more? Oh, she's been twitching a lot, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
she's been killing it on Twitch.
A message?
I just sent you one.
The link, yeah, the Hammerhead link. Okay. I don't think they ever took the plastic off these things. Look at that.
There you go.
I take that plastic off. Kind of was looking funny to me. Remember when Johnny still had the plastic on his? I'm like, gotta take that plastic off, Johnny. I just started ripping at it.
Well, if you don't take it off it takes a while, but if you don't take it off after a while, it gets really hard to take off. So
there you go. That's why you gotta do it. Gotta do it early. Don't wait. All right. We're gonna leave that one off though, permanently. All right, there's one more here. Oh, wait a minute. I want to make sure these are actually going through. Oh, this one's taped over. All right, maybe we should be all right. Should be able to grab that. Yeah, maybe I could have waited on this one here. Well, we're not doing the jack. You know what? I'm going to wait on this one because we're going to do that other jack, right? Yep. Now, the one concern I have with the other jack is the size. This looks different. Yeah, this is bigger. You guys can't see that, right?
Oh, that doesn't have the barrel jack in it.
No, look.
Okay, that might not work. I don't know if it'll work or not.
So I'm gonna have to get. It's not because it's way.
All right, I'll send you.
As long as it's on the plate, right? The plate's what's holding it.
I'll send you the link for the ones, the pure tones I get. They're for that style.
Okay. Should I take this out and see what it looks like? It looks like the same, relatively the same size, but this barrel is way longer, and that might be a problem. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be a problem. See? Let me see if you guys can see what I'm showing you here. All right, I'm going to solo me so you can see this a little closer. See this right here? It's only that short. This thing is like that long. It's going to hit into the body. So this thing's way too long. The other one's like way short like that. So I'm not changing this. Not right now, anyway.
I just sent you the link to
to get the right kind.
Yeah.
All right. So this does have to go back in here. I should probably put that outside plate on first and then. All right. Just for now, anyway. Stay right there. Unless I can order those and get those shipped to me super quick, but let me tighten that puppy on with the spanner. I don't know where I put the. Oh, here it is. Nice and tight. That. The little screws right here. I tape them onto the back plate so I don't misplace or lose them, right?
Yep.
Because guess we're gonna have to wait till next week to hear the guitar. Because it's late now here too. Or maybe I'll do a special short video for you all. Oh, by the way, it didn't work out shooting the video to do it, like the striping.
Yeah.
I was recording a bunch of it, I thought, and then I looked up and it said that I have to erase some of my recordings on, because I was trying to do it via StreamYard.
Oh.
And so I was already more than half done when I noticed it wasn't recording. I'm like, what the hell? So that was a big boo-boo. So there's no video of me finishing the striping. Sorry, folks. Not that you, if you really want to watch more of that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
but
that
it's kind of a cool process.
That hammerhead will make that so much quicker, Laz.
I kind of like the hand control, though. I gotta say, something about just having your hand do it, your actual hands. You know what I mean?
How you doing, Peggy?
All right, there we go. All right, so I guess I'm gonna leave now. Yeah, because it's gonna keep flopping out. There
we go. I will put a link in here for that hammerhead.
Oh, that's a good idea. If people are interested, right?
Yeah.
There you go. What's this? Schmutz on it.
Because it's actually a really cool little tool. And for the price, you can't beat it.
Yeah, $14. Well, most of the small kind of tools aren't generally too expensive. Now I'm starting to feel my pain. All day I didn't take any meds. So I'm trying to wean off the pain medication. But at night, I just need to take it because I keep waking up in the middle of the night. The Danny's like, she did not sleep last night. And she's like, oh, I heard you get up like 3 times. I'm like, yeah, I got up to drink some water. Or, sometimes I just need to move around, go to the bathroom, whatever. Okay, here you go. All right, so back we go. All right, so now we can take this off.
Yep. And then you can put that piece underneath of it.
Yeah, put the bar back on and then I'll put that piece. Oops. Ooh, that peeled some of this up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's because I was pushing this. Damn it. Oh, no, this one's all messed up now. Well, the thing's going to cover it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and cut that.
Peggy,
cut that.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily better. It's kind of nice having both options.
There we go. Okay. Where are those ports? Oh,
Janice, did you say thunder?
Thunder. All right.
Oh, GBD guy, you want the pure tone jack? Okay.
GBD guy. There we go.
And I'm telling you, you cannot beat these pure tones because your regular jack, you just have basically the one contact point. With pure tone, you actually have 4 contact points.
They hold on to your cables really, really.
Yep.
Really, really well. It's like chunk, right? That's the sound it makes.
Pretty close.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's why that thing was sticking up, because this piece of tape here. I think I'm just going to remove this one. I know on the guitar it has a little black spot right there, but you know what? I'm removing it because it's kind of interfering with the... That's why this plate wasn't going totally flat there, but whatever. Doesn't have, it's inspired by it. Doesn't have to be exact. All right, next bar.
Yeah, bar. Then put your trem blocker back there. Then do your strings.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do my knobs first, and then I'll do my strings.
Just don't lift the tremolo up forward. Make sure it's level with that. Just slide it under enough to make it level.
That's it right there.
All right.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more, but we'd still be adjusting this anyway. All right, let me get these on there. So we've got the locking one. We've got the... Can you guys see any of this at all? So there's the for each knob. Was there supposed to be something from the other side? No, right? It just goes like that. You have this, right?
Yep.
Or is that the last thing that goes?
What?
So does this one go first, or does this one? I think
Wait,
this one goes
for
first.
for what?
Well, for the knobs. Oh, wait a minute. There's supposed to be something
Yeah,
for
that
here.
yeah,
too.
the knurled one's for that.
Okay, hold on. There's some other ones here. So there's this one. That's probably this. Yeah, that's the right size. There we go. It's the wrong direction.
And here is the magic juice he's talking about.
That's how I want it to go, like that. Magic juice.
The oil.
Oh. Well, get on there. There we go. Okay, let me get that little spanner out again. Maybe this will be better.
They make a special tool for that.
Sure they do. Oops. That's probably why.
Yep. There you go.
I think I got it. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I don't like it to go this way. I like to go this way. That way you don't accidentally knock it down when you're strumming sometimes, you know. All right, so now we got the knob things.
So now the next one.
Now comes this one, then this one. Or is it the other one?
Yeah, but you got the locking washers back there also.
Yeah, right.
Those
right there.
Yeah, that needs to go. No.
No?
Before you put that in,
Yeah.
you need to push that pot back through and put that locking washer on first, then push the pot body.
Say that again.
You need to. Well, you got the cover back on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, technically, you need to
Go
take
to
the
the other
cover off.
side?
Yeah, that goes on the other side.
Oh, damn it.
Goes in between the pot and the body, the locking one. No. Right. See up here by your black knobs?
Here?
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, I already have one in. So here's one. Here's the regular washer.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is those locking washers go in between the pot and the body on from the backside.
I don't think I ever took them out of there.
Well, they're from somewhere.
Maybe they must have, right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's take that off again, damn it. Hold on, I'm going to have to do this up higher.
Reason being is it holds it in place when you tighten it.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Let's see if there's already something there. I'm just wondering if they do them from both sides.
No.
Is somebody coming through? Hold on, let me bring you back in. So people aren't just seeing me.
Because if you're not careful, you'll have a explosion.
Well, how about that? You are right. Okay. Okay. Go. I'm gonna leave it. Well, yeah, I should put it back on because it's gonna pop out of there.
Oh, you got one, wait. Did you put the one on the other one too?
Yeah, of course. You were doing something else while I was doing that. You didn't see me?
No, didn't.
Yes, I did. I like the one at the end. The one guy at the end, like. And the sighing, the after laugh sigh. That's funny. It's not as good as this one though. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, this is the bad one. No, this is not the one we want. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This is Johnny Beane's friend.
That just makes me want to.
Exactly. Okay, I think it's good. All right, back we go. Now,
Robin and myself would like to thank you all for watching and subscribing to Laz's channel.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Phil.
Robin and I are grateful for each and every one of you tuning in and supporting Laz's channel.
It just cracks me up every time because it sounds exactly like him, man.
Oh, no.
That sounds exactly like him, too.
What's the problem? Why are you calling me? But you've never done it. You're not that much of a loser, are you?
Does he ever stop talking?
Never.
Maybe you need to take a break from talking. It might be beneficial for you to practice some self-reflection and give your vocal cords a rest. Now listen here, I'm not asking for your life story. I just want to know why you feel the need to interject yourself into every conversation like you're the almighty expert on everything. But let me tell you, the real Johnny Beane has a presence that cannot be matched.
Alex Jones, and I'm warning you, they're trying to discredit Johnny Beane TV. Don't fall for the wannabes. Stand up and defend Johnny.
The wannabes. Well, we are missing Johnny Beane on this show tonight. That's true.
I'm telling you, the powers to be try to stop you from watching Johnny Beane TV. Don't let them get away with it.
Okay, this thing has a set screw, obviously. Oh, it's one of these super tiny ones.
Let that play so you get it done.
All right, do we want it like that when it's down? This doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Well,
we'll find out. Might have been easier to start it from going up the top. God. What's going on in the chat? Tell me what the people are saying.
GBD, good GBD guy wants to know how I program what Dr. Phil says. I'm personal friends with Phil. I just call him up, tell him what I want. He tapes it, send it to me. No, it's AI.
Is it A1 like that one lady said? That was cracking me up so hard. I was like, oh my God, somebody doesn't even know that they're talking about AI and she's calling it A1.
like everybody knows Morgan Freeman, right?
sure
course.
that Peggy will once again win tonight. You go, Peggy.
Peggy.
In the grand theater of life, where the curtain rises and falls with the rhythm
The
of our
grand
tunes,
theater
I
of
find
life.
myself quite certain that Peggy, with her unwavering spirit and grace, shall once
Is there
more
even a thing in
ascend to
here?
her rightful place of triumph tonight.
What'd you say, Lance?
This I'm not finding the right Allen screw for the little for these things.
Then we even have, because May the 4th is coming soon, we have Obi-Wan.
Those pretenders are not the spectacle you seek.
Obi-Wan?
Instead, seek out the true Johnny Beane television production. Continue forth.
Continue forth. I don't think he talked like that. Continue.
Then we
forth.
got Rocky.
Here we go. And Peggy's gonna win again.
Obviously, Peggy's gonna win again.
And then
Damn,
we
hold on.
and then we of course have the Hank Hill.
Dang it, Peggy's going to win yet again. I tell you what.
That's classic. Wow. None of these seem to do it. They're all too big. And this one seems too small. Let's see. I've got some other ones here. Let's see if one of these fits. Now I'm regretting taking these knobs off. Might have to get some other knobs.
Come in Tokyo.
All right, I think I'm just going to buy some other knobs, but I'm sticking them on there like this for now, but I can't tighten them on.
Why?
I don't seem to have the right size Allen key.
Oh.
It's like in between everything I've got. It's probably, one of them foreign sizes. All right, then I've got these funky springs here. I don't know what they
probably a 2mm.
I don't know what those are.
Those are, well, the little one is
isn't that usually like a Les Paul holding the spring in the
Well, the little one,
I might have lost it and found it. The little one.
The little one looks like one that's for a Fender style, a Strat style tremolo.
Yeah, Strat type something. Anyway, I'm gonna put that in a different bag. So who knows what those went to? All right. Anyway, the knobs are. I'm gonna have to do something about. I might buy some speed. I think I even have some speed knobs, and I prefer speed knobs, even though these are the official Eddie knobs, right?
That's the knobs that came on it.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't seem to have the right sized Allen key to see. This one's working, but the other one seems to be stripped. Let's go this direction.
That should be like a 2mm or 1.5.
Yeah, it's wobbling in there. So yeah, it's not the right size. Yeah, see, I keep hearing going clink clink, So none of these are either one too big or one too small. So I'm gonna have to find an Allen key for these. So I guess maybe this one's kind of holding a little bit, but it's not. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Anyway, this one's like totally loose now. I don't even know how I got it to. Some of the way. See, that's where we're going. Doesn't that suck when you don't have the tools you need? Wait a minute. This one seems to be. Get it in there.
Nothing more frustrating.
Yeah, no. You don't have the right tool for the job. Yeah, I just feel it just spinning in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the other ones don't even fit in, so it's like, all right, never mind. Moving on. That one's staying on there now for whatever reason, so oddly.
Big wheels
But,
rolling.
but there
moving
it goes.
on.
See, there it goes. Goodbye. All right. Next, we'll just leave it like that.
Your strings.
Oh, strings. Damn it. Okay.
Anybody remember that show,
I don't
Moving
know if I have
On?
energy for strings. Where are the strings? Hold on. Where are they?
Remember that show, Moving On?
Yeah.
Sunny?
I think so. I'm trying to think of.
What was it?
Moving
Sunny
On.
Pruitt.
Oh, here it is. That's
They
what
had
I'm
the
gonna
green
put
and
on.
green and white cab over semi. There you go.
9 to 46s.
Big wheels rolling, moving on.
I'm
That's all I
assuming
remember
that's
the theme.
on these. Was Eddie a 46 or 42?
Don't know.
Anyway. So should we start from the low or the high?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just when you start tightening, you have to alternate. You got to do E, E, A, B, D, G.
E, E, A, B, E, E, E. All right. Let's see. I think they always give you. They don't give you always 2 of the high E. How about that?
That's only SIT that does that.
SIT.
Stay in tune.
Stay in tune.
Which is made here in Ohio, by the way.
Nice. Why do they wrap these together like this? So they don't pop out apart?
Yep.
There we go. Got it.
So the gold is the E. The red
That's
is the
the
A.
skinnier one.
Huh?
The skinnier one, right?
Oh, you're starting from the bottom. I always
Okay.
call it the bottom, even though they say the top.
So this one's silver.
Yeah, that's the low E.
That's the high E.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. All right, let me loosen this thing. Okay, hold on. Slide that over.
Now how are you going to cut the ball off and put it in there, or are you going to run the ball through the tuner?
Good question. I kind of like the ball through the tuner thing. That kind of, I have the other EVH like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because then sometimes if you have like a little break, you just
Back it up a little bit.
Back it up a touch, a skosh. Okay.
But you notice, Laz, you did this tremolo faster than you did the one on the roads.
Oh, definitely. Okay. Righty then.
Way to go, Peggy. I've done it for years.
Way to go, Peggy.
Wait, Laz. Hold on. Pull the string to the end of that screw you just had the Allen wrench in, then cut it off. That way you don't have to wind 900 times.
Say this again.
Take the string, pull it straight back past the screw you just loosened. No. Run it past
the screw that I just
pull it over top and behind the Floyd.
What?
Take your hand and
pull it over top. Now I'm supposed to just stick it down in here.
Yeah, but you got to cut some of it off first, or not. You'll have 900 windings on that.
Well,
what I do is I know, but I pull the string tight.
I'll cut it a little bit.
I pull it tight and I cut it off.
See, I'm doing it whatchamacallit style.
McKnight.
No. What's like the guy from Faith No More?
No.
I have the ball ends hanging off the end.
Oh, I pull it tight against the tuner.
All right. Well,
pull it tight against the tuner.
All right.
Then pull the string tight and cut it off even with the back screws. Yeah, right there. Yep, cut it off there. Yep.
All right. This is a new way.
Good night, Janice.
Night, Janice. Thanks for hanging out. All right.
There you go. Make sure you're in the middle.
I can take off my glasses to see that close up. There I am, right in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Love that song. So funny. Here I am, stuck in the middle. I don't know what to do. Something like that. Okay. Alrighty then. And then just pull it and then wind.
Pull it tight and wind it.
Alrighty.
Just make sure the string goes under the ball on that first wrap.
Yeah. And then what about the rest of the wraps? Below
Well,
that too.
it should go under it too.
Yeah. Oh, hold on there, little guy. Okay. All right, next one.
Yep. Same thing. Pull it back to the screw and cut it off.
I can do it. Oh, my back is killing me though. It is. You know the pain I'm going through.
I know all
when
too
you
well.
had it the same thing, kind of in the back, kind of wrapped around.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on, I will be right back.
No worries. Oh, I have to come up with things to say now that Ron's not here. Oh my God. Here we go, down in the hole. Oh, I'm getting tired. Come on. My fingers still have some of that oil on it, I think, and it's slipping on me here. Okay, I think I got that. Yeah, it's right on it. Okay, and then pull it taut. And then, of course, you're going to have that spring retainer also pulling on it, So how many of you guys have Floyd's and you do it this way? With the ball end thing from the top like this. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, let's go ahead and put that little thingy back. Come on, get in there. There we go. That was the same size. Oh, I dropped it. I don't want to tighten it, right? Because we still need to tune, but we got to get in position. And that looks good. Yeah. Next string. Next one's going to be green, and then the black, I think it is. All right. This one's already kind of cut. I'm going to cut that because it's kind of bent. You back? Oh, you are back.
Yes, I am. Don't get it hooked around the other strings.
Don't
That
get it
sucks.
hooked on the other strings. You poke your eye out, kid.
Yes, you will.
It can happen. You'll poke your fingers too. That can happen. All right, to that right there. Getting hungry now too. I came straight home. I didn't have dinner. I had like lunch.
You go to Taco Bueno.
Yeah, Bueno, Taco Bueno. Okay. It's probably after 10 over here, right? What time is it over there? Like 1:30?
It is 1:49.
Oh my God. Okay, we got to get this done, y'all.
That's right, Keith. Now,
How do you
I
spell
did
y'all?
YA''LL.
See, I've heard that it's just Y''LL. Y'all. Not y'all.
I'm not that deep in Appalachia.
That's something I recently heard about. Okay, let me get this, bend it over. These sticker ones are going to be trickier as you do this. Don't be hopping up over it now. No. Yeah, because, you know, these other ones are like, they have that thick end. You know what I mean? And it's like...
Yep. I've been doing it that way for 40 years. And I did it in the beginning out of necessity because you can break a string and unwind it a couple times and use it again. Then I found out later on, like Keith just said, that Steve I's been doing it that way too. So I figured, you know what? It's good enough for Steve, good enough for me.
Yeah, and it puts in exactly like 3 winds.
Yeah.
About 2.5. Where's that black one? It was in my lap and now it fell down. Here it is. Okay. Have you ever like timed yourself? Like what's the fastest you can do it? Like
Changing strings?
String change, yeah.
I think that, well, trying to do it one time, I think I did it in 8 minutes.
That's pretty damn fast.
And that was at one of the shows for Cole's band. People say, you're in Ohio, Ron, you're not in Appalachians. Yes, I am.
You're right on the edge of the mountains.
Well,
there.
no, not really. I'm a little bit, I got a picture here somewhere.
I remember that one time you showed me.
See, once you get between Zanesville and Columbus, it flattens out. Okay. So here is the whole Smoky Mountains area. The Appalachian region. If you look where this black dot is, that's where I am.
Oh, okay. Wow. So you are in it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I forgot to put the Kramer thing on here. Dang it. The decal. As they're saying, connect the stand, the decal.
Why did your volume just go down?
Because I probably moved away from the thing. Back it off a little.
Here, here's a preview of what's going on MPN's guitar.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And for those of you who faithfully watched Johnny the other day, you saw him with this.
Oh, that thing was very cool. Yeah, that was a great price on that one that he saw, because those things are originally over 1,000, and then they were going for around. If you're lucky, you can find them for around 7.
Well, I am
You're a proud owner.
I'm honored to say that thanks to Bay Area Rich, and I hope you're still in here, that guitar will be here next Wednesday. That exact guitar.
Dang, dude. Bay Area Rich, you rock.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where's the... Oh, there it is.
I got some primer on MPN's guitar. As you can tell, I filled the holes where the pickup ring was, so you no longer see them. And the holes in the back, too, where the back cover plate was. So that one, that's dirt.
Cool, man.
So, yeah. I had it in the booth, and I can't do any painting now until Monday. It's rain.
Oh yeah, too much humidity in me.
And the candy apple base, I got it ready. I got it all filled and ready to sand some more and prime. And then also it'll be painted next week too.
Nice.
And then I'll hit Cece's guitar. Hopefully by the... So, hoping to get all this stuff done.
Yeah, man.
So.
This one, on this one here, it's not directly in the middle of the block, so I'm gonna loosen a little bit here. So what do you got planned for the springtime, Ron? You guys got anything planned? Is anyone going anywhere for the springtime? Like,
no.
I might try to make a trip up to Hobo Roadie because I want him to get his amp and visit him and stuff.
Usually we try to go like in October to Gatlinburg.
What's in Gatlinburg?
Everything.
Okay.
I love Gatlinburg. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg.
Tell me what they have in Gatlinburg.
Anything you want.
I know nothing about it.
We used to have a cabin there.
Oh, nice. Oops. Okay, it slid up. That's what I wanted it to do. So that's a good thing. All right, one more string to go, y'all, and then that's going to be a wrap for the show today. We'll get it in relative tune, but obviously we need to let the strings settle in a bit, right?
Yep. Oh, hi, baby. Okay. Come here. Wait. Come here. Up here. You want Peggy to see you? Hi. Oh, you want me to hug you?
Now, I don't know if they recycle these bits when the Dario says recycle your strings. I don't know if they recycle like the little bits of string or if like you get the whole, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't know if they do.
This is why it's nice to have that one tool that you have, that 3mm one that goes all the way back here, right?
Yeah.
It's nice to have that. It's way faster to do this kind of stuff. You don't have to like flip it and right?
Yep.
Are you much of a D-Tuner user or no?
No, I can't. On the floating ones, I can't use it.
Is that like a set rule with the?
Yeah, it won't work on a floating tremolo.
Oh,
It has to be bottomed out and stable like that.
I see. Well, in that case.
And none of my Floyds are decked. They're all floating.
Well, this one, I'm gonna have to get used to it then because it's got the D-Tuner, and I think so does the Frankie. So they've got to be, as they call it, decked, right?
Okay. Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta let her outside real quick.
No worries. This is the thing I always wondered about, is like on these lower strings, how tight do you want it to be? You know, I get it snug, nice and snug, but I always worry. Okay. All right. Oh, that's how it's done, I guess. We're almost there, y'all. Is there anyone left? 14 people left. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. None of this stuff would probably ever get done if it wasn't for... No, I'm kidding. All right, there we are. So now we got to put that little top bar in, right? This thingy-majobber. The retainer. It retains all the tone. Actually, it doesn't do anything because when it's locked down, stay put. There we go. There it is. Ron back yet? No. Just hoping I'm doing this right. Without Ron's tutelage, I'd be lost like Luke in the jungle. Without Yoda there to help. Ron, you're my Yoda. Right. I don't know how far you go down on these, but I think that looks good. It's about flat. Maybe a little more on this end. Kind of even with the nut, I think, right? There might be a measurement that people go by. I don't know. But there you are. All right, let me grab a tuna. Get a tuna. Here we go. Got a tuna. Might as well solo me, right? Ron's not here. Get my strobo stomp. Not stomp. I've got one of the stomp ones too, but the strobo tuner. Hopefully the battery on this one's, yeah, looks okay. Okay, is it level? It is almost level. I'm going to go a little bit further up. That looks pretty good. Now this is where you need to like set your string height and all that stuff. It looks awfully high to me. Let me see. We're at the pushing down on the first fret here. We are. Can't see it. Yeah, it's awfully high. At the 12th fret, we are at. Where are the inches on this side, right? Yeah. We are at 2.25, almost 2.5, way high. So that's got to go down over here on the posts, right? It's this thing, right? That's too big. Must be the 3 again. Yep. Let's see where that's at. Now we're at about 2. Still need to go down. I'm holding against the first fret up there. If you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay, now we're at still at 2. Yo, there you are. So I've been going down with the, because I'm looking at the, well, we need to get it closer to tune, right? But I was adjusting the height of the bridge a bit.
I tune it right now,
okay,
and then take the trem blocker off.
All right. What D? C? How did it go from D to C? Give me an E. I can't tell. Give me a note. Like, don't just play it like that.
Hold on. I got it.
Wow, this thing's telling me, what the hell? Guitar. Okay, F. Now it's B. C.
Hold on. It's going to take a minute.
D sharp. That sounds like an E. Okay, there we go. Does that sound like
That's
E?
it. Yep.
Dude, that sounds so wrong to me. It's like sounds like a bed spring. Should I get out the string stretcher? Where's that thing? No, never mind. I just do it like this. Okay, I'm on the A now. Okay.
That is A. Oh, D?
Give me a B. Okay. There we are. Hey. Okay.
Well, you got to tune the E and E, and the A and the B, and then the D and the G.
Back to the A. Next one. Next one. You're getting closer. Back to the A. B.
The what? G?
B.
Or
B,
B?
A, and then B. Okay. E. Man, you guys are going crazy, right? It's a wonderful sound. Well, I like the Vega trend. It's way faster.
Okay, well, wait. Take the take the trem blocker out of the back.
Okay. Oh, it's already like coming off of it. Damn.
All right, just take it out then. So is the tremolo level?
No. So we've got to tighten on the back.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's way up. Look at that. Now you tell me. I keep going tighter and tighter and tighter. Alright. Well, obviously, I mean, it's going to go quite a bit back now if I'm tightening the craw, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the magnetic thing here. It's grabbing all the strings. Hold on. This is a mess. I think I'm going to continue this tomorrow on my own. Because I know how to tune a guitar. That's not the hard part, right? But it's the intonation and everything, though, right?
Well, it should be pretty close.
Yeah, I know. All right, let me throw this into the... Oh, here's the garbage can. Well, now that it's hanging way up like that now, right?
Yeah.
So that's not good. So we can tighten the craw, but it's going to, like, way throw it off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's way up there. Holy crap. So, all right. Anyway, let's go ahead and back that down. Okay. And now I'm going to tighten here. You guys know what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Because we only have 2 springs, not 3. I'm going in a good 3 winds. Well, maybe 2 winds.
You're going to have to get really close to the back.
I think so. You know what? Hold on a second here. Getting rid of the magnet thing because I don't need that anymore. And it's just messing with me. So you think pretty close to the back, huh?
Yep.
Does that matter sometimes what scale guitar it is and all that stuff? Or
Well, it's just once you set it up, it's.
Let's see. Yeah, it's got a ways to go. Okay, it's about 3/8 of an inch away. Should I keep going?
Yep.
Ron knows because he's done this so many times. He's like, yep, pretty much almost flush to the body. All right, now it's about 1/4. Keep going. Yep.
Well, wait, hit your E string, see where you're at.
All right.
And make sure you have the claw level with the body.
The what? Yeah, it is
yeah.
even. Yeah, it's even. Okay. Let's see. Pretty close.
Yep. That's the A. B. D. G.
What?
G.
You guys want to see what I'm doing?
Now, how far is the tremolo down?
Now it's pretty level.
There you go.
Pretty much level. Perfect. Right. So you are able to change strings and tune it in 8 minutes?
Yeah.
What's rattling? Oh yeah, the nut screws over here. I'm like, what's rattling?
But again, Laz, 40 years of doing this, so
Yeah, right.
you kind of learn where everything's preset at. That's your B. A. I. Low E.
My God. Now it's almost falling onto the thing, so okay, that's weird. So now it went all the way, like almost to the body. What was that? So I got to loosen on the claw or what?
Well, you're not tuned yet, right?
I think I gotta loosen back on the claw because it's almost touching the body. Gotta loosen the claw.
Not that much.
No, actually. Yeah, quite a bit. Let's do this again.
Got to alternate them. You're pretty close now.
It's still pretty far away, so I gotta back it out some more. Almost to that 3/8 spot. Still. Wow. All right, let's see. Hold on.
Well, yeah, but now it should be flat.
It's not yet. Yeah, let me keep going.
Beam me up.
Beam me up, Scotty. Now I'm about 3/8 away. Yeah, it's still got a ways to go.
Well, yeah, but you got remember, you got to make sure it's tuned right.
Well, we were pretty close there. Hold on. I'm going back to the B.
G.
Give me a G. What do you give me?
That's a D there.
Oh, EAD.
Yeah, you didn't go to the G. You should have went to the G first. B.
A. Yeah, now it's pulling even. Yeah, it's about even now. I could pull back a little bit more on the spring, just like a quarter turn maybe.
Now, on your bar, you have on past the nut on the headstock.
On my bar?
No, on the headstock.
Oh.
You want to make
it
sure.
Is a little bit, it's about a 16th lower than the bottom of the nut, the metal.
Okay, that doesn't matter. What you have to do is you got to take the screws and covers off, and you tighten that bar down until the strings are completely flat across the entire nut.
What?
Okay,
I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, that way when you tighten it down, it doesn't knock it out of tune.
So but then it wouldn't be holding it in very far though. You don't want it to be almost flat with the top of the headstock?
No, that has nothing to do with it. That whole thing right there is to pull the strings down so they lay completely across the entire nut.
Yeah, that's it. It's okay. It could be loosened. Okay, let me pull the nuts. I have to pull the nut blocks off.
Yeah.
This, I don't remember having to do this last time, did we? No. Okay, hold on.
Does I don't think the Jackson had that bar, did it?
Probably not.
Okay, now
Right,
you
so
want
when you're staying straight. So you want it to be evenly flat like this. Across.
You want the strings to be laying completely flat on the nut.
Okay.
So they're full contact all the way across the nut. So you either lower it or lift it up till they're all flat.
Let me look at it from this side. Yeah, it's a little lower. Okay, it's going exactly across in the same angle as the nut.
Yeah, as long as the strings are across that whole nut, touching all the way across, that's where it needs to be set.
Yeah, looks good. Oh no, the bottom one needs to go. Well,
You don't want me to play it exactly. I don't want you to get in trouble.
I think like that.
Yeah, that whole bar is there to be able to adjust the
Yeah.
strings to lay completely flat on the nut. That way, when you tighten the saddles up, it won't make it sharp.
Gotcha. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. You guys don't see what I'm doing, do you? Sorry. All right, so they're a little loose still. Okay, let's get this thing back to 2 inch.
Which one are you on?
E.
Now B. A. G. G. D.
Hold on, I'm still on G. Say D. Let's see it again. Oh, the E sharp.
See, the closer you get, the less tuning it takes. But you always have to do the alternate strings.
I wish I had better tuners on this thing. That's one thing that I could say is that better tuners Make this job a lot easier. Like better ratio. When does it stop? Well, I might pull with the claw a little bit now because we're starting to get a little hair up. Okay. I'm gonna pull the claw a little more again. So weird.
Hey, G.
What's up, G? We're tuning Floyd. Weird. That's terrible. Stop it. Stop! Dude, that's not helping me. Stop. It's hard for me to tune into that, though. Hey. Oh yeah, B. D. D. Now the thing is that the bridge is pretty high up compared to like the body. Like normally when EVH would have his Floyds, it would be nearly touching the body, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. I've never had one decked.
Okay. So this is going to be like that. Is that
as long
right?
as it's level? Yeah, as long as it's level.
Okay, it's level. It could use a little bit more tightening with the claw, maybe just 1/4 turn. Let's see what happened now. Man, these suck. They're not great tuners.
doing the A. G.
God, it went down quite a bit, man.
Should be getting close.
All right. And it's looking good on the back and the body part. Getting close. God, it's like... At this point, I think I'm going to move the fine tuners down to the middle and then start working my... You know what I mean? Because they're all the way up to the top. Because I'm getting close. Right?
Yep.
When you... So the D tuner, when you pull it out, that's when it's in E, right? You push it in, it's in D, or how does it go? Right?
Push it in, it should go to D. Pull it out, it should be E.
Pull it out, should be E. Okay, so let's pull it out. Because now I push down on everything here, so...
Well, yeah, but the wait.
The body, okay.
Wait, the fine tune. Wait, listen. The fine tuner on the D tuner should be all the way up.
It is pretty much all the way up.
No, it's got to go all the way up, and you leave it there.
Okay, all right.
You never touch it. Oh, he's saying out is D, in is E.
What?
G's saying out is D, in is E.
Now you tell me. Okay. Is everyone completely insane by now? Yeah, it's close enough to where I think I'm going to tighten the nut. The nut thingies. And see what happens. And you just want it nice and snug, right?
Yep.
Come on, get in there. Okay. Okay, now let's see what happens. Stayed. Now it's just a matter of fine tuning. And the back is down a little bit. Down a hair. And I don't like that. But you know what I'm going to do? I don't like the action. I like the action down, so I'm going to take the post down a hair, and that'll probably fix that.
Right? Now you see how that bar across the top works?
Yeah.
For the nut?
Yeah, exactly. That makes a lot of sense. Now this is where you can adjust your height, right?
Yeah.
And getting it. The neck is really a nice neck, man. These necks are something else. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. Other side. And I could go anal about it and like measure and stuff. I think I'm good.
I haven't used my
your
measuring. I couldn't even tell you.
I'm just eyeballing it. All right. But,
set it to what feels best for you.
Right.
I mean, because that whole thing is, this should be 50,000. This should be 40,000.
No, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, that's for the person who came up with that.
Exactly. Yeah, we're almost there. That's gold leader said, or red leader. I don't remember. Who knows? Was the gold leader saying it to red leader almost there, or was it the red leader saying it to the gold leader almost there?
We'll know Sunday.
Sunday. May the 4th?
Yep.
No, I like that. The action looks really nice. Like if I push down on the fret, the top fret here, let's see, where is it at? On the measurements. At the 12th fret, it is at 1.25.
There you go.
Nice. Perfect. And on the E, let's see. At the E, it's at 1.75.
That can go down a little bit.
Yeah, I think so. Let's check it now. I want a half turn. Oh yeah, now it's at 1.5, a little bit more. For bends, though, it's kind of nice to have that up a little bit more than the low E, you know what I mean? I don't know about you. Yeah, now we're at like 1.25.
There you go.
Almost 1. It's like in between 1.5 and 1.25. Let's see where we're at here again. And the neck, yeah, 1.25. The neck does not need to be adjusted at all. It's nearly straight. Just a hair of not straightness, but really it's almost perfectly straight. Okay.
You're locked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Let me unlock this one because I'm a little sharp.
Yeah, and you don't touch the one above the detuna. Leave it up all the way.
Tighten that back down. You have some of those hex hiders on your guitars?
I have one.
They're nice, right? I'm getting a little buzz now.
You're locked down.
I know. But I do have a fine tuner on that one. Oh, I'm locked down. I'm still doing the tuner.
Yeah.
Here we go. Might have to check some frets. Well, that one's still sharp, damn it. You know what I can do is loosen on the claw a little bit.
G is saying pull the D tuner out and tune it to the D first.
Oh my god. Hold on. Let me give it a little quarter. Eighth of a turn. Okay. So pull it to the what? Doesn't want to. So when it's pushed in, it's E. When it's out, it's D, or what?
That's what he's saying. Pull the D tuner out and tune to drop D first. You gotta loosen the nut.
Oh, damn it. Ugh, this is making me nuts. Okay, I shouldn't yell because my sweetie's probably trying to sleep. Let's see. See, now I think I went too low then on the, because it's buzzing. I mean, buzz isn't the worst thing in the world, but... Okay. Now
check your A. See you, Raymond.
See you,
Thanks
Raymond.
for staying.
Yes, thanks for hanging. Whoever's still here, you're crazy. All right, I gotta redo all of them because I was moving stuff around too much. Okay, back to this. We're almost there. I think I can walk those down now. Yeah, but now it's going back down. I gotta loosen the claw again. But then the string height goes up again. It's this constant battle. I'm gonna go down on this again here. And then loosen the claw a little bit. Wow, this is he's setting these things up. No wonder people have a hard time with them. It's a little bit of a struggle, especially with the detuna on it. Yeah, it's right. Wow, the detuna really makes things kind of a pain. So when it's out, it's D, right? And then it should be. Push it in, it's E. My strobo thing is jumping all over the place. And I have the thing all the way up, like you said. Now it's like I need to loosen the claw a bunch more. Yeah, maybe I went too close to the body with the bridge. I don't know. Getting a lot of buzzing.
You can adjust the neck too.
Well, what, shimming it? I don't think it needs that.
I don't know, the truss rod.
Oh, well, that's, yeah, I could put a little more of a bow into it, but it's, yeah, it does have a bit of a back bow.
Mm-hmm.
Now that.
Well, it's going on 3 a.m. I got to bail.
Jesus. All right. I don't blame you, dude. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
All right, man.
And thanks for watching.
It's getting close, but yeah, I think I do have to give it a little bit of a try. Maybe I'll let it sit for tonight.
Just let it sit. Let it sit for tonight.
Let it sit for a night, and then we'll mess with it tomorrow.
All right, everybody. I'll see you on tomorrow night's show on Johnny.
Lay it down here on the bench, and I'll mess with it tomorrow. All right.
Good night, everybody. Thanks, Laz.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, gee.
Bye-bye.
James, before COVID, I bought my own EVH gear. Take care of Ron. Take care, Ron. Yeah, good night. Yeah, I take care of him, man. You got some stuff for me. All right, whoever else is still here, there's 9 people still here. Thanks for watching this craziness. And I got to get to bed too. My sweetie's probably like, I hope I'm not keeping her up. All right, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. Peace out. Rock on. End stream.